Okay, Pikachu, quick attack. Ugh, oh, he got me. Oh no. Okay, Charizard, flamethrower time. Yeah. Oh, grah. Ah, now you eat him. Man, I sure love Pokemon. You know what I love even more though? Taking pictures. If only there was a way for my two passions to come together. Well, I guess. Wait a second. Awesome. Wait another second.
It's gotta be in here somewhere. Nope. Mario Party? Never doing that shit again. Ah, that's it.
Oh yeah. In most Pokemon games, we're used to trying to catch them all. We train them and battle them with other trainers, trying to become the very best like no one ever was. But this game was different. Instead, it had the players taking pictures of Pokemon while following a set path. Kind of like one of those Safari adventure things. As you progressed, you were rewarded with new levels, new items, and of course, new Pokemon to see. And I know it sounds like a really weird concept for a game, but at the time it was a great change of pace from the regular series. For once, Professor Oak doesn't ask me what my name is and if I have a penis or not. So that's nice. But you know, what was really great about this game is that it showed people that the Pokemon brand didn't have to be tailored to a certain type of game we're used to playing, like Red and Blue. If games like this, Hey You Pikachu, and Pokemon Stadium didn't exist, we probably never would have gone the Mystery Dungeon series, Pokken, the Pokemon fighting game, and yeah, maybe even Pokemon Go. So let's talk about Pokemon Snap, or rather how it's one of the greatest video game spin-offs of all time. Let's start from the beginning. Our game opens up with the character Todd Snap trying to take a picture of the legendary Pokemon Mew. And for a photographer, he's really bad at photography. I mean, come on man, you literally have Snap in your name. Speaking of which, out of all the Pokemon characters to pick, why did they choose this guy? If you didn't know, he was a character who appeared in only about 4 episodes of the anime series back when the show began. I get that he has a camera, but honestly, there are dozens of other more prominent characters that they could have picked for this game. Brock, James, hell, even Mr. Mime. Ugh, okay, well maybe not him. Fucking clowns. But you get the point. So as usual with any good Pokemon game, we start by meeting up with Professor Oak.
Hello there!
Oh my god, I know you're excited, Professor, but you need to take it down a bit. What if someone just walked into the room and I was like,
Hello there!
So after some awkward small talk, he asks you to find and take pictures of all the Pokemon on Pokemon Island for his Pokemon report. Phenomenal writing. So finally we get to press A to do it, and we're brought into the first level of the game, which is cleverly named Beach. You're quickly taught the controls and then you're off on your merry way to take pictures of all the Pokemon you can see. Pikachu, Butterfree, and that's right, even Meowth. And for a game about taking pictures of Pokemon, it's actually pretty damn fun. Because you're constantly moving, the angles of the camera are always changing. This means that every picture you'll ever take will vary slightly, and encourages you to try to get a better shot every time you play. The first level is nothing too special. It's mostly used to introduce the player to the mechanics of the game, but you can make Pikachu ride a surfboard, so that's pretty cool. After taking some of the most beautiful pictures in human and Pokemon history, you arrive at the end of the level, which is represented by a warp gate, apparently. After the level, your pictures are tallied up and you pick the ones you want to send to Professor Oak, but you can only pick one per Pokemon, so you have to actually look through them and decide which ones stand out. And so from here your points are tallied up. And it really does matter if you've taken good pictures or not. Certain things affect your overall score, like how much of the Pokemon is in the picture, if they're making a pose or not, if they're in the center of the frame, and if they're more of the same kind of Pokemon in the picture. All of these things factor into the final score, but all of this is only the tip of the iceberg. The real fun begins once you've unlocked more levels and items. Okay, so the next area up here is tunnel. Ooh, first the beach, now a tunnel? There's a running theme here. Alright, time to enter the tunnel. This might be a little too spooky for me. Just listen to that music. Eek! Kakuna! So, as to be expected, with each new level, there are new Pokemon to see. And this one sports some of my favorites, like Electrode and Diglett. There's even this ball of gas that turns out to be a haunter once you look through your pictures at the end. I love secrets like this, since you'd never actually find them if you didn't just take pictures of random shit. Other than that, this level's more of the same stuff, although you are awarded with your first item in the game. The Pokemon Bait. An apple. With this, you can hit Pokemon to piss them off, or lure them to a different location for a better picture, but I prefer the former. Another addition to this is that now because you can physically impact the world around you, you can unlock secrets and other things for yourself. Instead of just progressing to the next level, you have to physically trigger it by hitting the electrode at the end of the stage. This causes it to explode, and reveal a hidden path for your character to take, who looks surprised by all this. Seriously, every shot of this guy looks the same. No, I'm sure he'll be fine, you go on ahead. He's just gonna leave him like that. And whoopee, with that act of murder, we've just unlocked ourselves another level. And his name is... Son of a bitch. How on earth were they able to come up with 150 different Pokemon names? Whatever, I don't even care. This next level's my favorite. It's all completely filled with fire Pokemon. Which, come on, fire Pokemon? They're just the fucking best. By now, the game assumes you have a pretty good grasp on the controls, so they start throwing shit at you left and right. Oh look, here comes a Rapidash now. Oh, wait, I have to get my camera ready. Ready! And it's gone. You have to actually act quickly in this level, or you'll miss a ton of stuff. Like this Magmar who will help evolve Charmander if you throw an apple. Except that the Magmar kind of dies afterwards. Oh my god. There are even Vulpix that run by your cart at the beginning of the level. And they're just adorable. Probably the best part though is that there's all these little Charmanders screaming at you at one point. Look at these little buggers. It's like when I'm feeding my cats food and they all try to get to the bowl first. This level also hides a ton of secrets, including the first time you get to see one of the legendary birds. There's such an abundance of stuff to find in this level. Whenever I think back to games like Pokemon Snap, this is the kind of stuff I think about. And essentially this is what the rest of Pokemon Snap is. Unlocking new places to go and new items that can help you on your way, like the Poke Flute, which can be used to wake up Snorlax and can even make Pokemon dance. I won't go into the other maps too much, but they're all really fun and different. And as to be expected, there's more hidden secrets to find in them. One of my favorites is how you have to lure a Slowpoke to a lake where a shelter latches onto its tail, and this in turn makes it evolve into Slowbro. This is a fact that's always been present in the lore, but could never be represented in the games because Pokemon evolve by leveling up. Things like this are what make Pokemon Snap great. There's always something else to discover. Another example of this would be the Pokemon signs, which are structures and other things that resemble certain Pokemon. After you complete all the main levels, Professor Oak asks you to find all 6 of these sightings. Some of them are obvious, like this Dugtrio at the beginning of the Valley level. Without knowing where and what they are, they're a blast to discover, but this isn't one of those tasks that reward you with an achievement or a cosmetic item or whatever. After you've found them all, Professor Oak reveals that they resemble constellations, and so the final level in the game takes place on a cloud. The Rainbow Cloud, which is a better name, I guess. But this is legitimately the final level in the game, and the only Pokemon that is available to take a picture of is Mew. And it is a pretty entertaining fight, if you can call it that. Every time you try to take a picture, all you pick up is a yellow blur, so you have to weaken him to the point where he's vulnerable, and only then can you take the best photo possible. Because of this, it's actually really hard to get a good looking picture, so it makes it all the more special when you can land a decent shot. Like that one. And that's pretty much it. You know, it's too bad the game never did get a sequel, especially since people have been asking for it for a number of years now. It would go perfectly on the Wii U, you know, move the gamepad around, take pictures and shit. I'm giving you gold here, Nintendo. Yeah, well, I guess. At least we still have the original. But I do still have a picture to send. That's actually a really cool picture. You know, it's too bad. Back in the day, you could actually bring your cartridges to Blockbuster and have them printed on stickers. I mean, what can I do now in 2016? That's what. Hey, thanks for watching the video I made. These things take forever to film and write, so it means a lot that you stuck around till the end. If you like what you saw and you want to see more content like this, like and subscribe for more. Regardless, thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.